everyone, and welcome to Homestead Tessie. Pull up a chair. Come sit at the table with me. I'm going to share with you today a three-part video. The first part is 30 years, a Chevy man has been self-employed for the most part, and through his upbringing, he was raised to be a workaholic. Now, it isn't his fault, it's just the way he was raised. He was raised that working and earning an income was more important than basically anything else in life. Working these 30 years at 90 hours a week has taken its toll on him. And we have been discussing this for a long time, and we feel the time is right for Chevy Man to make a change. For the 30 years of our marriage, I shared with Chevy Man that it's not always about work and always about earning money. And money isn't all that important. Of course you need it to live by, and of course you need it, and of course it really helps your life, of course. But I'd rather have him than have money. We have a family business for the last 7 years, and Chevy Man has decided that he is going to give a big part of his business to our son-in-law. Our son-in-law already has a part of our business, but we decided that we are going to downsize even more. We have a son that is employed by us and will continue to be employed by us. But Chevy Man is at the point where starting at 1 a.m. and getting home at 5 a.m. and working 7 days a week has just taken its toll on him. So in turn, he is going to continue his business for some of it and hopes to get into another business, which I will not disclose at this time. If the second business doesn't turn out to be what we thought, he will continue to run his business, but on a much smaller scale. The plan is September 1st is to hand over a big portion of Chevy Man's workload. That means September 1st will be the start of something totally different for Chevy Man and Tessie. Chevy Man said the other week, he said, quote, "I would rather be with you, Tessie, than work myself to the bone." Coming September 1st, Chevy Man will be giving up a big portion of his income. Now, let me make something clear so it is clear to all. The savings. That savings we cannot touch because that is for someday when we hit retirement age. Being that I am 47 and Chevy Man is 52, we have a savings for when he retires. By no means are these series of videos to cause pity. In fact, I'm hoping that you all rejoice in the fact that Tessie, for the first time in 30 years, can have her husband around her more. So these are exciting times, and even though you are going to see some huge sacrifices made on my part and Chevy Man's part, I want you to know that these sacrifices are done willingly and not because we have to. Realize that by lowering our income to almost half, if not even more, especially to start, we realize that we are going to have to make a drastic change because we do not want to dip into our savings fund, and we won't do that. So that is why you are seeing us living to the bare bones into the very poor budget. It is not because we have to. It is because we are choosing to. So I just want to make that straight with everyone, that we are not forced to do any of this. And the reason why we are taking you along on this journey is so you can be with us, my friends, and so you can see firsthand what it's like to really downsize. I've had many messages and comments on my video explaining my zero spending month. I've had a lot of people from ages 25 to ages 67 who have contacted me and saying they need to make some changes as well. This topic is for all ages, and we can all learn and we can all be on the journey together. So it is exciting. Yes, it is scary. It is scary for Chevy Man, and it is quite stressful because his whole life he was taught that you have to work till you are almost dead in order to be a provider. And it's just simply not true. And that was a burden that was placed on his young life. And that is a burden my whole life I have been trying to dispel. I do realize in not working 90 hours that the income will be drastically stopped. And most likely we will not be able to save anymore. But in turn, I will have a husband who is well rested and a happy man. What is the point of having everything in the world to offer, but losing yourself? What is the point of having this and having that and being dead in the meantime? There is just so much more to life than working until you're gone. The sacrifice. But in those sacrifices, we can find great joy. My friends, this is the change, the plan, and just some of the sacrifices. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. And stay tuned because we have a lot of videos coming ahead. And you're on this journey with Chevy Man and Tessie. And what great things are going to happen. Keep watching. Bye! Hi my friends, if you liked this last video, can you do me a favor? Can you share it or like it or make sure you're subscribed? By sharing and liking my video, it helps get my video out into the world, and YouTube recognizes that video and I will get more views. Thanks again so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.